It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for Healthy Living. Today, John Hancock joins us from Hancock Chiropractic to talk about how chiropractic services can be used to help with disc injuries. And thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about how we can use your services to help with disc injuries.
Well, disc is made up of 100 layers of ligaments, all right, surrounding the disc. And in the very center of this, you have this gelatinous material. And in the very, very center is a thing called nucleus pulposus. It's a fulcrum. The body of the vertebrae sits down on top of that, and it teeters back and forth.
Okay.
The ligaments only allow it to go a certain amount. When you injure a disc, you injure it from the inside out. Mm-hmm. So what it does is it rips those ligaments, all right, because it's 100 layers thick, all right. And say if you rip 25% of those fibers, that's would be considered a disc bulge. The categories of disc injuries are disc bulge, protrusion, herniation, prolapse, sequestrum. All right, sequestrum is the worst. The disc is the smallest. And what happens when you continue to rip those things, all right, it's coming from a dysfunctional joint complex, because in between each vertebrae you have 3 joints. The disc is the main weight bearing, and then you have 2 joints in the back called facets.
Okay.
And what happens is that when that disc gets injured, all right, it causes problems to it, all right, and then in turn it will put pressure on the nerve or increase the pressure inside the spinal canal or where the nerve exits at that level. What we try to do is we try to keep that pressure off the nerve, all right, by getting rid of the disc, trying to suck the disc material back into the center. Because
that's where the pain comes from.
Correct.
And so what are some things that you do to try and help us ease the pain?
Mechanically, we work on the mechanical dysfunction that's causing the bone to be shifted, and in turn enhancing the problems. Also, we can work on the disc injury itself, all right, through a series of treatments called flexion distraction, all right, or a decompression, all right. Decompression is where we stretch the spine through a traction type of table, and it will actually suck the disc material back into the center and reduce the injury or the pressure being applied to the nerve. By correcting the mechanical dysfunction, by bringing the bone back up in the proper position or closer to the proper position, it also will take pressure off the nerve itself. With disc injury, it takes time to heal, and that's the thing that people don't realize. They're ligaments. When they're ligaments have to have at least 6 to 8 weeks to heal minimum, okay? And you have to have continued treatment through that time, because what you're trying to re-educate that area, all right, to work back closer to more a normal situation.
And if people have questions for you, how can they get in contact with you?
Call our office at 217-466-1150.
Very good, and thanks for coming on and helping us ease some of our pain. We appreciate it.
Sure, thank you.
And again, our Healthy Living segment airs right here on Wednesdays. If you'd like some more information about healthy living, be sure to check out our website at WTHI-TV.com. News 10 at midday. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
The views expressed in this program are those of the presenters and sponsors and are not necessarily those of WTHI-TV or its corporate parent. This program is for informational and entertainment purposes only and is not intended to replace or substitute for any professional medical, financial, legal, or other advice. WTHI-TV makes no representations or warranties regarding this program.